finally, I feel like it's time to do it. So what I'm going to do here is create 4 different channels for your loved ones to come through and bring you messages, okay? Um, Now, multiple consciousnesses can come through these channels, but it will definitely probably be very specific for one consciousness, very strong, and then like elements of other people. So let's get right in, Pisces, and see who wants to come in through for you guys. Also, this could be anybody, because I'm going to pull some court cards. So if a king comes out, I'm definitely going to read it more as a masculine energy, but it could be a female that was just a very strong masculine, more than feminine, okay? And so I'll refer to the king as male, the queen as female. But that doesn't, make it close to gender. It's just, I'm going to read it based on what I see on the card just to make it easier on myself doing the reading. So, Pisces, let's see who wants to come through for you. Which loved ones have messages for Pisces? Alright, so we have the King of Cups here. This could be a fellow Pisces, or a Cancer, or a Scorpio, or it could be somebody who just has really strong water energy. Now, this direction of this king is letting you know this person was very wise, okay? Probably gave you really strong and sound counsel when it came to spiritual matters or like matters of the heart. This is probably somebody who is never going to speak up or interfere in your life unless like something truly needs to be said. So like with this individual, if they actually say something to you or call you out, like you would respect that because you're like, yeah, they're not going to call me out for no reason. Like, so this is a really strong, solid energy, this person. With the kings and queens, I'm saying it's somebody 20 years or older. Usually kings and queens, depict a more mature-aged personality, but due to the nature of this reading, to me this is an adult energy, a grown person. So that could be age 20 all the way to, 120. So this person, they could have been emotional. Maybe they were more serious in life, but they did definitely have a playful side. Very wise. The next person we have coming through is the Page of Wands. So this could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or this could be just somebody that had a very fiery personality. This is probably a younger person, 20 years or younger, but because of this particular page, it could have been a grown person that was just quite immature, okay? The elements of this card is this person was incredibly physically attractive, but, they didn't have the social graces down like, some of us do. They could be very irritating and frustrating at times, just kind of like, I want my way, I want it now. Very big personality, very adventurous, go, go, go. But, at the same time, there's an element of immaturity to this energy. And now we have the King of Swords, but we have him in this direction. So this is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And from this view, what this particular consciousness is trying to tell us is, I was somebody who was very stubborn, and I would put myself in danger to prove my point. Like, I will face this storm, and I think I'm strong enough that it will just move through me rather than destroy me. Okay, and so ultimately with this, this consciousness could be bringing this card forth because they were their ultimate destruction. Okay, and just this being their personality, this is the inner self, so this could have just been like they were extremely troubled within, and they may not have expressed it so much outwardly, but for some of you, this person could have just had a lot of mental and emotional turmoil that ultimately, destroyed them. Like they could not work through whatever that, meant for them. Others, this is just somebody who's very stubborn and wouldn't budge. Things may have ended on a bad note before they passed as well, and that's why they're bringing this through as their energy. So we'll see what comes out as we pull more cards. All right, and now we have the Queen of Cups. So this could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So we have a pair here. This is the feminine side of that energy. So with her, this is, a very grown, mature person. They are somebody that you could count on, they could have been psychic or very intuitive, offer you great advice from that, spiritual place, very loving, very nurturing, is a person who, no matter what happened to her in life, she would eventually overcome it and transform that energy and turn it into unconditional love, okay? That's the main traits of this energy. Doesn't mean that she wasn't emotional and sensitive and all of that. It's just saying that she was somebody who didn't want to be like the victim. Even if she played the victim for a minute, she'll always revert back to, no, I'm a champion and I'm going to get through this and I'm going to push through this. And through that, she, becomes wiser as an individual. So this, to me, out of all the lineups, probably the most spiritually wise soul. Okay, the king for sure, but, she comes from a much richer place of ability in that sense, okay? So let's see what the primary message each one of these personalities wants to say to you first. Alright, our King of Cups wants to say, if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. Oh. So, with that said, I think this king, kept a lot to himself. Again, was more serious, and it's not to say like I didn't express I love yous and things like that, but it feels very reserved. This energy, very reserved, and this is saying I wish that I would not have been that way. About you, about life, okay? So this king has a whole new perspective transitioning back into the non-physical, and is, I don't think that souls have regrets, okay? I struggle for a better word to express that, like, almost like I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish I could have been somebody different to you than who I was. Like, I'm more for, like, your sake, because you're still here, you're still physically focused, so you don't have the vast perspective this king does, and now he's saying, I'm sorry, and if I could have changed it, I would now. Like, I would not have been the way that I was. And I just feel like it's more reserved, more disconnected, not just more of a hands-off approach. Some of you, this is your father, and he could have been outrightly absent altogether from your life because, we have the view of his back here. Or it's just like, it was a very hands-off approach somehow, some way, and he's sorry for that. Alright, so let's see what this Page of Wands says. I am standing next to you. Alright, so with this, you can tell this is an adult and this is a child here. So some of you, this is definitely your child, even if it was a grown child, okay? That this Page of Wands wants you to know that. So some of you, this definitely was your child. And they are still very much near you and with you at this time of your journey, okay? And they want you to know that. And I think, you sense it, and you're just like, no, that's just, I'm silly. And now they're like, no, you're for real. I'm right there next to you, okay? You are feeling me. So this this King of Swords says, you have nothing to feel guilty about. So, clearly with this, you have some regrets and remorse, either about the relationship you shared with this king or the way this king passed. Maybe you feel like you weren't there as much as you should have been, or again, if there was this storm brewing inside of this king and he wasn't sharing it, it's like nobody was aware of it, and everything you know now, maybe you're filled with a lot of guilt and remorse, and he's saying you have nothing to feel guilty about, period, end of story. Please free yourself from this energy, because you didn't do anything wrong at all whatsoever. Okay, so let's see what this Queen of Cups has to say. Now I have no pain. So either she really struggled with some emotional pain or mental turmoil, or she was physically, there was a lot going on with her at the end, and she's letting you know now she is free. She has shed the physical body, and the pain, emotional, physical, mental, that's only experienced on the earth plane. When you transition back to the non-physical, it's all energy, and it's more of a decoding of that energy, the understanding rather than the feeling of it, the humanness of it. Everything that you feel, sadness, happiness, romantic love, those are human experiences, okay? And you feel them through your human vehicle, all right? You wouldn't be able to perceive it or sense it in that capacity if you were not physically focused, because as non-physical, you see the energy of what it is, like how I'm seeing the energy and reading it to you, okay? That's the experience in the non-physical. So she's saying, listen, no matter what it was looking like at the end of my time, I'm good now. There's no pain, not in the perspective that you see it as, okay? She really wants you to know that. So let's draw a... And look at how close I've bunched these up. Some of you, this is I don't know, father and son, or uncle and cousin. I feel these two energies are connected for some of you. 100%. I'll have to come back to that. I know there's more there that I'm not sensing properly, but we'll come back to that. Alright, with the King of Cups, my Queen of Cups in another reading taught me something about this particular card coming out. some of you, this king is your twin flame, okay? And it's depicted by the two pillars and the sun and the dancing goddess there, okay? This is the alchemist and this is the merchant. And this is that king telling you, we will be together again. There will be another life experience for us as new and different people, okay? This is really not the end of our love. This was the end of this personality, this costume that I wore for this lifetime, but it is not the end of us, okay? Very important message there, if that is your twin flame that has passed on before you. Now, for others of you, this really is strong with this. I would have lived differently. I feel like this king, this was not your twin flame. They're kind of still in a life review of sorts. This could be more of a recent passing. Yeah, it's definitely like they're still in their life review process, and it's not totally decided yet how the next incarnation is going to play out, okay? But with this card, it's a lot of energies from this life are coming with them into their next incarnation, okay? And many of you, I feel like that is like includes you. Like the next incarnation is like together. All right. So with this Page of Wands, this is kind of like, I sensed danger ahead, but I didn't care, or I knew that I was in trouble. There's just this element of foreknowing that, everything might not quite work out as we expect with this card. And maybe with this, like, I feel more with this, he's saying, when I was physically incarnated, I had no concept or sense of danger or harm, okay? Like, I had no real concept of that. And now that I'm, on the other side, I see that now, like, what is he... okay, because this is the Two of Wands. I know people say there's new and old souls. I really feel like the concept of that is your soul is either newer or seasoned to the earth plane experience. So this particular energy, I feel, was newer to the earth plane experience. Not that they're not a wise soul, but they aren't learned in the earth plane, and this is letting you know that. And so a lot of the experiences that they had this life was adding to their soul experience of the earth plane, okay? So let's see what this King of Swords has to say. Ooh, okay. Wow, we have some twin flame energy again for some of you. Hold on, let me just... Okay. This is... I don't know. Why is he saying you have nothing to feel guilty about and bringing... Okay, thank you very much. Okay, some of you, I feel as though maybe this was your partner, could have even been twin flame, and maybe you had an affair, or there was something you were doing that you feel may have brought about this passing, and he's saying no, all things happen for a reason. And also with this here, whatever you two achieved as lovers this lifetime, like it was an achievement. this is, we're still working on it. This is, we've achieved it, okay? And so if you did not experience this energy with this king this lifetime, he's saying this is what's up next for us. Like, we made it to this, okay? This is, what's next on the horizon. Now, for others of you that this is not a romantic connection whatsoever, what I get about this is there's, like, your mind and your heart are not in sync about the passing, and he's saying all is well. Like, you have nothing to feel guilty about. There's nothing you could have done. You shouldn't have done anything different. It's, it is what it is. All things truly happen for a reason. Okay, so have no guilt. Also, the Lovers is associated with Gemini, so I really like that since this is an air sign. Really, really strong if this was a Gemini person for you, okay? Now this Queen of Cups, yeah, I think she was just really, really struggling before she passed with this coming out. Again, this could have been just inside of herself, or this could have been with her physical body, but it's like I was in this prison that I could not escape from, and I am free now. I have no more pain. Like, these swords turned into tulips, okay? So she really wants you to know that, like, I am free. I am free to fly. So let's pull more mediumship cards to add to these messages that have come out so far. Okay, King of Cups. It is beautiful where I am. It's beautiful where I am. I can't wait for you to join me here and see and remember for yourself. In fact, I almost feel as though he's saying, because we have the earth here, and we have the sun in that death card, and then we have the beautiful earth and the sun. And I feel like what he's expressing is, I can be all things at one time with my consciousness. Therefore, I'm seeing the true beauty and miracle of what the human experience is all about. And it's beautiful beyond words. There's no way to articulate. So, let me show you what I see. So those days where you're like, man, look at that sunrise. It's just breathtaking. Or, man, look at that full moon. Like, it just chimes in your soul right there, showing you his perspective of what he's expanded into since his transition into the non-physical. Remember, we're still going through a life review here, and you were a part of his life, and he wants to show you what he sees now and what he understands now. And our Page of Wands says, there is no time where I am at, there is only time on earth. So this is saying, I was not cheated out of any bit of time on this earth. Please do not think that I was. I will be back again. This was just one experience of many that is aligned for my soul. I was cheated of nothing. So, please don't feel like I didn't get to do XYZ, because I will. Maybe not as this personality, but I will have those experiences. So, time is only an earth experience. It has nothing to do with the non-physical. Hence why this is a timeless tarot reading. Alright, this King of Swords says, believe in yourself, you can do it. So he's giving you some encouragement, and telling you, be brave, be strong, take those risks, And don't be afraid to do so. Like, you will make this. Like, do you see how this person is jumping from one mountain top to the next? He's saying that you can do that. You have the power to move mountains. You've just got to believe in yourself. And he's now from the other side, so he sees your potential, and he's saying, I see that you can do this, that you can pull this off. So don't you give up. You know, believe in yourself and just jump, just do it, and you will see that you will land safely and just fine. And this Queen of Cups is saying it is not your fault. So much like this King of Swords, she's saying, listen, there's nothing that you could have done better or different for me that would have changed the outcome of this. And I want you to know that no matter what, all things are divine and there are no accidents. And, you know, the way our realities shift and move are to teach us and grow us. And so she's saying it's all part of the experience for this story, for this lifetime. And you did nothing wrong. And it's not your fault. I am free now. I no longer have pain. And that is what matters most. So I'm going to pull some more cards to get some more messages for you guys. But I intend these cards to kind of play into each other. So I'm going to draw one from two different decks and then do the reveal. So give me just a second. Oh gosh, here I did the reveal. And you want to know what? That was just so subconscious. And you want to know what I was thinking? About those of you that had that twin flame connection that came in. So I feel like overall for every one of these energies, they want to say I love you. They want you to know that. But this does go with that king. I can't believe I did that. That was so subconscious. They just all want to say I love you. I love you. Okay, so aside from love, let's see what our King of Cups have to say. Love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving of all wonderful things that life has to offer. So this king is saying, love life, love yourself, love every moment and every experience. Again, we're in life review here, and it's beautiful where I am, and I want to show you the true miracle and the true magic of what life is all about. I want you to fall in love with every aspect of it, because that's what we should all be doing while we're here, but it's so easy to lose sight of that once we are physically focused. And also, I feel if this was a twin flame or even like a father figure, you felt very rejected, or just like, was I good enough? Did you really love me? And this is him saying, yes, I did love you, and you are perfect as you are. Love who you are, and I'm sorry that I didn't give that to you to let you know that I saw you in that perspective. But you are perfect, and I love you, so you need to love you. Please forgive me for any time that I did not make you feel like you were everything to me, okay? A lot of love coming from this King of Cups. A lot of love. So let's see what this Page of Wands has to say. We have dreams and miracles and blessings. So he's saying that he comes to you in dreams. So if you've been wondering that, this is a confirmation right there that when you dream of him, that is him intentionally streaming his conscious connecting with yours to communicate with you, and pay attention to every word of that. But on another meaning of this, dreams with miracles and blessings, I really feel like he's saying, listen, believe in your dreams, believe in the miracles, because they happen, and you are meant to have a very blessed life, and he's doing everything in his power to gift you that energy, but you've got to be open to it. Everything has its gift. Again, I was not cheated out of anything this life, and now that I'm over here, I have so much to give to you, okay? Miracles and blessings, like, this is just really awesome energy. Definitely do not give up on your dreams. He's saying they can come true, okay? And also, whenever you see him in your dreams, he is speaking to you. Believe in the magic of the universe, okay? I feel like the more you believe in this energy, the more he can kind of come through, like you create that channel for him to come through and, bless you with miracles that can physically manifest and really help you out, okay? So let's see what this King of Swords has to add. He's saying, never give up hope. I think that has a lot to do with saying, believe in yourself. You can do this. Do not give up hope. Oh my gosh, and look at that. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Oh my goodness, he is really, really trying to encourage you. So whatever it is you're trying to achieve or you're dreaming of or that goal, he is like, you got this. You got this. Don't you dare give up on it. Believe in yourself and watch the mountains that you move. Watch the newness that you create for yourself. Believe in yourself. You could do it. Hope. Have faith. Like, that could not be any more synchronistic. Oh my goodness. And now this Page of Cups, she says nature and slow down. She is telling you, and this could relate to so many different areas of your life, but what she's saying is, it's really time for you to slow down and let things naturally happen in your life. Stop trying to force it. Don't try to buck the current. You need to go with the flow, okay? And also, the fishies, that's like Pisces energy to me. So, very nice that it comes out with this Queen of Cups. But also, we have the twin flame candle there. She could have been your twin flame that transitioned, but I'm not getting that so strong with her. If anything, I feel like for some of you, she's telling you when it comes to your twin flame, like, slow down, let nature take its course. The universe is perfect. All things happen in perfect divine timing, and you don't need to rush it at all on any level. So her message, stern message, is slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold naturally. Okay, so she really wants to say that to you. You'll know what that's about. Okay, so let's wrap this up by pulling some advice cards for you guys. Those of you that are still really struggling with the transition of your loved one. All of them say, let the divine light heal you. All of them want you to know that, yes, I went to the light. The light is all that really exists in the non-physical. It is us who splits the light and the dark into good and bad, heaven and hell. But they're telling you, every single one of us went to the light because the light is the only truth. Okay? King of Cups says, ooh, heal thyself. This here, he says, you have a poisonous thorn burrowed deep inside of your heart and soul, and you need to extract it because it's oozing poison into you, into your energy, and it's, causing you so much pain. And he says, I hope what I have brought to you today will allow you to pluck those poisonous thorns and allow the healing to begin. Okay? Please don't hurt. Oh, and our Page of Wands, healing hurt. He's saying that don't try to force yourself through your healing process, because doing that's how we screw things up. We don't really allow ourselves to heal when we do that. He's saying allow yourself the tears, allow yourself the period of mourning, allow yourself the sadness, allow yourself the tears to cleanse your soul, okay, so that you can release all of this energy and fully heal and move forward and have a heart that's still open and not closed and cold and bitter. So he is saying, please allow yourself full healing. Don't deny yourself any bit of the process. It's okay. Give yourself permission to feel what you feel and then make the decision to move through that energy. The King of Swords here, so he has inspiration, and it's card 11. Okay, so we have that twin flame thing going on for some of you again. But this is basically like he's saying, you know, winter's end is near, and whatever this is that you need to believe in yourself and do it, because that is what brings your winter's end, I believe. But you know, this is also him telling you that better times are just on the horizon for you. So if you've really been struggling, he's saying, you know, all of that is about to change for you. And I think you really achieving this goal or believing in yourself is what brings about the better, or you actually achieving this is what brings about the better. One of the two. And she is saying, our Queen of Cups, that she wants you to focus on happiness and love and joy, and understand, again, that there is no right or wrong, good or bad. That's all part of the human experience. And she's in utter bliss now that she has transitioned from her physical form. And she wants you to return to that place within yourself where you were able to wake up and just smile because you know you were waking up to a new day and all the possibility that it held, okay? She wants you to go back to that space. And in that space, she says that's where your happiness is found. And that's when everything begins again for you. So, Pisces, those are the messages that your loved ones have brought through. I hope that this has brought some comfort for some of you and some guidance. I really enjoyed this. It is such an honor to be able to do a reading like this, and I'm just very grateful for that. So I want to thank everybody who came through for participating and making this reading possible. And I end this session with you guys, and now I end this session with you.